Let's be honest, the old leadership playbooks, they're just not cutting it anymore. In a world that's changing faster than ever, we need a new blueprint for leading, a way to build organizations that don't just survive the chaos, but actually thrive in it.
And that really brings us to the big question, the one you have to ask yourself. Are you really ready to transform how you do business? Because tinkering around the edges isn't going to be enough. You see, the very idea of leadership is being completely rewritten as we speak. That constant hum of change means that what made you successful yesterday, well, it's no guarantee for tomorrow. It's a whole new game that requires a totally new set of skills.
So what's actually fueling all this disruption? It's really a perfect storm of three huge forces. You've got these massive shifts in technology, you've got a society with totally different expectations, and you've got global economics that can turn on a dime. Together, they're reshaping everything.
And this is exactly why the old models of leadership are starting to crumble. There's this huge growing gap between the kind of leadership we're used to and the kind of leadership we desperately need for the future. I mean, just look at the difference here. The old way was all about rigid, top-down control. But today's world demands something totally different. Adaptive systems, harnessing the brainpower of the whole team, and focusing on agility and a shared vision. It's a giant leap from control to true collaboration.
So, you've got to take a hard look at your own organization. Are your leaders actually building for the future? Or are they, if we're being honest, kind of stuck in the past, using a playbook that's getting more outdated by the day?
Okay, so if the old way is broken, what's the fix? Well, let's dive into a new blueprint, a new way forward. And that's exactly what the Forge Leadership Workshop is all about.
Now, this is not about some fluffy abstract theory. Nope, this is all about practical, hands-on approaches that help you see the whole system so you can fix problems at the root cause, not just patch up the symptoms. It's about giving you the clarity and the courage to make bold moves.
So what are you actually going to get out of this? Well, it's designed to help you do 4 key things. Develop leaders who can grow the whole organization, think in systems, design healthy and high-performing teams, and, this is the big one, turn your brilliant strategy into actual measurable results.
Think of this as more than just a course. It's a 2-day transformation. We're going to take you on a journey through the big mental shifts, the new paradigms that every single modern leader needs to make.
The first huge shift, moving from an ego system to an ecosystem. This is all about dropping the idea that leadership is some heroic individual thing. Instead, we start seeing it as a collective, collaborative process where the whole team thrives together.
The second big idea is shifting from structure to network. Forget the rigid, slow-moving org chart. We'll show you how to build dynamic networks where ideas and information flow freely. That's how you build an organization that's truly innovative and can bounce back from anything. And the third key shift, moving from directive to collective. This means getting beyond just telling people what to do. It's about learning how to genuinely engage your teams, create shared responsibility, and tap into the incredible power of their collective brainpower.
And maybe the best part of all, you're not just leaving with a notebook full of ideas. You're walking out the door with a practical toolkit, real frameworks and methods that you can start using with your team the very next day. So what's the big payoff here? When all is said and done, you're going to emerge as a genuinely future-ready leader. Let's talk about the real, tangible results you and your organization are going to see.
So, what exactly will you be able to do when you finish? Let's break it down.
For starters, you'll be able to actually design and apply concrete strategies that create real growth and adaptability. This means building resilience right into the DNA of your organization, so you're ready for whatever comes next.
You'll also have the skills to create a culture that doesn't just hire leaders, it grows them from within. We're talking about mentoring, shared learning, and a true sense of collective ownership across the board.
And finally, and this is so important, you'll learn how to perfectly align your people, your processes, and your tech in a way that always keeps the human element right at the very center of it all. That's the real secret to lasting success.
So, we've talked about the problem, we've looked at the blueprint for a solution, and we've seen the incredible outcomes. Now the ball is in your court. The next step is completely up to you.
Look, the future of your organization is going to be defined by the quality of its leaders. So the real question is, are you ready to stop just managing the present and start actually building the future?